are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie Nandela and I do the content written on my YouTube banner. Do I really need... I know it's essential to keep telling people the content you do, but I've not really been posting, so maybe with time. This got complicated. There's a time I asked people on Instagram if they would like me to do a get to know me in my YouTube channel. So I put a poll and people said yes. But then I knew people weren't really gonna ask me questions if I put like a question sticker. So instead, I personally asked them, what would you like to know about me? And I got quite a few questions, but I had to write them down here, kwa notes, so that, yeah, ni quite organized. First of all, I don't have a favorite song. I mostly listen to genres. So first, I love pop. I love R&B. I love contemporary Christian music, a bit of Afro, but I like R&B Afro music. I also love indie music and Afro indie. I don't really like reggae. It's a nice genre, but I'm not drawn to it. I also don't like dancehall. Although when you're in a place and it's a vibe, you're definitely gonna dance to dancehall. In depth. Oh. Let me look at my Spotify.
A few moments later.
Oh, I love listening to music according to decades. Like I love music from the 60s, the 70s, the 90s, and early 2010s, 2010s. I don't know if that's how they say it. And then also I like listening to music according to my mood. And that's why I really love Spotify. Like you can get music for doing homework. You can get music for showering, music for cooking. It's just so diverse. I really love Spotify. Artists, I love Aretha Franklin, Beyonce, Solange, Kendrick, Kanye. Kanye is a good producer. He's a genius. He's a genius. Maverick City. It's a really nice group of people who worship. I really love their music. And oh, I think that's as far as I can go. And I like to listen to my music on repeat. Okay, I like exploring creativity. I like learning new things. There's this video I was watching, it's a TED Talk, where they were talking about the growth mindset. I think I'll put a link in the description box for that TED Talk. It was really helpful. They should have a growth mindset. I love cooking. I love spending time with family, sometimes friends. I love playing instruments, and hopefully I'll be posting covers. Procrastinate ya kutosha. Good food. I'd rather say what I don't like eating. I don't like eating avocados. They're so nasty. And I don't understand why you have to put salt in a fruit. Why? Why? I don't like cooked tomatoes. I used to hate ugali till I went to uni. And I really missed ugali. I'm actually a picky eater. I don't eat everything by choice. But avocados, ugh, yuck. We don't eat that. And someone was saying, people who hate avocados are just showing off, they need attention. Well, I guess I cry on my own. I journal. I brain dump. Process. I watch Friends. It's such a comfort show for me, even though some of you don't like it. my style is evolving. I'm more drawn to sustainable fashion. You stock on basics. How will I explain this? I'm not really a fashion person. Chic and vintage. Yeah, chic and vintage. I think that's how I describe my style. Do you support the LGBTQ community?
It's nice to be nice.
Why not? I don't discriminate them. I mean, I shouldn't. But I'm not gonna get deep into that because I'm not ready to offend anyone who may be in that community.
Next question. See ya.
Hey, first of all, I'm a law student. I do law, and it wasn't my first choice because I didn't really know much about it. So my mom asked me, have you ever thought about doing law? And I was like, interesting. So I started doing research about it, and I was like, this is something I would do. This is something I would actually enjoy, and I'm actually enjoying it right now. I went to law school with an open mind, and I feel like I didn't know much, to be honest. So when I attended my first class, people were so knowledgeable. I was like, oh my goodness. And then people just had so much case law, and I was like, what is case law? I didn't know much. I was so clueless and intimidated, to be honest. But it was interesting. I don't know, we were put into groups. That's how I got my friends. My first experience in a law school classroom was quite intimidating, to be honest. Quite intimidating. Next question. Okay, me, I was born in a Christian house. I'm born in a Christian household. I live in a Christian household. And all my life I've been going to church. So I started with Sunday school. I think first it's baby dedication. Yeah, I was dedicated in church. I've been going to Sunday school. I've been going for teens class. I've been going for youth camp. My spiritual journey, I feel like it's grown. Because yeah, when you get to a certain age, you decide what you want to do. If you still want to continue with that Christian faith, or I don't know, do chakras. I don't know much about. Yeah, so spiritual journey. Okay, right now that I'm at home, in the morning I go for community service. Then after community service, I go for music. Then I come back home, cook supper, spend time with the family. Then, yeah, stay in my room till I sleep or watch a film. I don't know. I can't say, do I have a normal day? I feel like my days are quite eventful. Like something interesting just has to happen. Yeah. One day I'll do a day in my life to answer this question. A normal day in my life. He turned 16 4 days ago. He turned 16 4 days ago, and he's 6'2". No, this one I can answer. You guys have had questions. What inspires you to grow healthy mentally? I think just seeing how people, like on social media, just seeing how people have mindful routines, I think just inspires me to cultivate one. But I can't say I have the perfect routine for that. By the way, I didn't really prepare to answer these questions. That's why I'm taking long to process. So bear with me. Am I even healthy mentally? It's a dare. It's a dare I'm giving myself. I just wanted to start a YouTube channel. Do I have a motive? Maybe I'm yet to find out. But I've always wanted to start. So I was like, so you just start and see where it goes. I think it began when I joined Instagram in class 7, and just seeing people create things online. It's interesting. It's just interesting. When I was younger, my mom used to take me to her friend's place for craft. And now the children, right now we are friends. The children just used to do interesting things like crochet, knitting, and I was like, wow, that is so interesting. And I would aspire to do that, like to be like that and create craft like that. I think that's where it began. I think that's where my creativity began. Am I creative? Yes, I am. The time I realized I love music is when my mom took me for piano classes when I was 7. I was 7.5. I was turning 8. And I was like, this is something I enjoy. Singing, I don't know if my mom says when I was younger, she used to avoid caning me, and she would try and put me in a corner and think about what I've done. So for me, that was entertainment. I used to sing to myself. My fingers were suddenly interesting. And I think she knew that's when I loved singing. And then now that's when she started caning me. Because now I wasn't learning my mistake. I wasn't learning from my mistake, rather. What are my pet peeves? I thrift a lot. I thrift a lot, like a lot, but not a lot. Not all the time, but I majorly thrift. And by thrift I mean Mtumba, not thrift stores. The only thrift store I go to is Think Twice. I can't. These Instagram shops, nah. Well, I would love to support Instagram shops. It's just that I don't have money for that right now. Yeah, that's what's holding me back. Otherwise, I would love to enter a store and be like, I love that jacket. Maybe I should get one. Then I swipe. When I'm in school, sometimes I go out with my friends, but not all weekends. When I'm at home, I go to church. Saturdays are just for staying at home or music. Oh, and I also reflect on the past week and what I'm looking forward to. I love The Havoc of Choice by Wanjiru Koinange, and that one I got it from Chasing Paper Books. So it's a nice place. It's a nice book club, an Instagram book club where you can find books you can read. I love Purple Hibiscus, Stay With Me, Big Magic, Americana. Which other books do I love? Ooh! It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I love that book. I think I remember the first time I gave my life to Christ. So in church we had this skit. Yes, but it's not really a play. Yes, a play. It was called Heaven's Gates and Hell's Flames. Heaven's Gates, Hell's Flames. Yeah, and they were just acting about if you do something wrong, you go to hell. If you do something right, you go to heaven. If you do something wrong and repent before you die, you go to heaven. Yeah, and they just asked us if you want to give your life to Christ. I was 9 at that time, and I was with my friend Angie, and we raised our hands, and then tukenda tukaombewa. Then we were given this small Gideon's Bible. The Gideon's Bible, the small ones, the ones that have the New Testament, Psalms and Proverbs. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know the Gideon's Bible. I think that's my salvation story. Yeah. What motivates me? Sitaki kusafa, sitaki kuteseka. I love classics. Okay, I love Friends. Classic movies, I love Sound of Music, Mary Poppins. I loved Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That was a nice movie. Nanny McPhee. Have friends, but be wise. Choose your friends wisely. Know what your values are, and see if you can pick them from people you want to be friends with. If they share the same value with you, go ahead. That's my take on friendship. Ati when I grow up, I want to be I wanted to be a florist or a chef. Oh, ni mingi. I'll do a story time on it. If you want me to do a story time, taniambia kwa comment section. As it should. It's treating me as it should. Hey, someone is saying, confidence unatoa wapi? And do you consider yourself asexual? Cause to be honest, Steph, siwezi kupicture ati uko married ama uko in a relationship.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
I used to use Visco. Is it Visco or VSCO or VSCO? I used to use Visco. But then now you have to pay for highlights. It's not like I'm using the app every day. And it's not like I post every other day. So now I use Lightroom and Snapseed. Yeah. No. Find you interesting, I'll talk to you. But if you're a boring person, I might never talk to you again. I love that I'm quite creative. I'm smart. I believe I'm smart. I'm an interesting person to hang out with. I'm interesting. I'm an interesting person. Hiyo ni story time. Tuko 2022. Graduating from law school. Amen. We've come to the end of the video. I don't know if this was helpful. I don't know if you guys know me better. We'll see. We'll just see. Hopefully I'll post covers. I don't know what's holding me back. It's procrastination, and I need to work on that. I need to work on that. It's allowed, but I really need to work on that. It's not an excuse. Anyway, bye. See you in the next video.